The naysayers, the skies are falling in merchants, have said this is ridiculous, this is too technical, this is not what sports car needs, it'll kill the racing, it'll kill the spectacle. And I said then, and I say to you, it is far from the truth.
In fact, the reason we've got such good racing here at Silverstone is simply because of the technical regulations. We have 3 very different LMP1 prototypes that have, is simply because of the technical regulations. Some of the Audi is very good in the fast corners, and the Toyota is good in other ways.
Standing in the fast corners.
And that means they race differently, which means they pass each other and repass, and you end up having a very, very nice battle. And we've seen some fantastic battles.
I mean, I'm impressed by this. The cars actually, I think, even look quicker than I'd expected. The change of direction through Beckett, as we're watching now, with the lead car under the driving talents of Nico Lapierre. Nakajima's about a minute behind now in second place. The speed differentials between that and the GTE cars now as well is more noticeable, and that is no bad thing, because we had an awful lot going on between turning and apex before, where it does seem to be that the extra boost of power, the 1,000 horsepower. Let's have a listen to what the Toyota guys are saying to each other.
Copy, don't take risk. The conditions should stay like that. Very slight risk of drizzle during 30 minutes.
Mathieu Lenel there talking.
I'm used to the car, so that's no issue at all. Traffic is no issue, you can only do the best you can. Obviously a little bit of common sense involved, but no, it's been good so far. We took a gamble and stayed out on slick tyres on Davide's stint in the first stint. So, yeah, I mean, obviously we lost a lot of time when it was wet there. And then in that stint there, I mean, it was fairly consistent. We're struggling a little bit with understeer and front tyre graining, which is typical of this track. So, yeah, we've made a change, and hopefully it's going to be a little bit better and we can make some ground at the end.
But just one quick last question before you run away. Did you enjoy that first stint in the World Endurance Championship?
I did, yeah. Obviously, first stint is out of the way now, so it gives me confidence. So now we can only improve and get better as the race goes on.
James Collado, number 71, thank you very much.
And I think that kind of bears out what we were talking about, Sam. And in some ways, speed differential is good because it makes life safer.
It does. It means these cars can punch past those GT cars and not get tangled up. Though with the competitive nature of the GT class, we have still seen some tangling. When we were talking about the different abilities of the car, what you're seeing keeping going just to be ready for this season. So we're going to see a brand new Rebellion coming, I believe, for Le Mans, possibly Spa?
Possibly Spa is what we're hoping. The eternal optimist within Bart Hayden, who's the man who runs Rebellion. And also Hugh de Schoenack, in fairness, because the Oreca concern down at Paul Ricard are doing that car for them. And there is the 51 car getting its penalty. We reported that this was being investigated earlier on. Tony Vilander lost that second place that we were watching it go, and the leader in the pro category is in the pits, and it will be followed in by the 51 car, but not. This car will not be allowed to be serviced. It is a stop and go for overtaking under yellow. The 90 car's got a 10-second stop and go. That's the 8-star bright orange Ferrari for speeding in the pit lane. So once again, our race director has been busy. Let's head down to the pit lane where the leading GTE Pro car for Porsche is in the pit lane.
It is, and Patrick Pili is handing over the car to Jörg Bergmeister now. Paul might be able to tell us differently.